reason why I decided to run for student body president was kind of my experience working with current President Xavier Rotnofsky's executive branch as part of his advocacy policy director, as part of his cabinet of policy directors. I really saw what he was trying to do by making SG more inclusive, trying to bring in as many people as possible into SG and trying to break the mold that has traditionally categorized SG as being predominantly white, predominantly fraternity, sorority, spirit group oriented. And I really want to try to continue his legacy.
I wanted to run for vice president because my mom made me. She's very adamant about it, and I don't like disappointing her.
So our campaign has 5 main platform points. The first one is fighting sexual assault. The second one is strengthening mental health resources on campus. The third one is making UT more affordable. The fourth one is making UT more democratic and more transparent. And then also our fifth and final one is making UT more inclusive. And when I say inclusivity, I mean real inclusivity and not the buzzword kind.
Yeah, and I would say that all of our platform points are very realistic. On our website, www.wegivashit.school, we have a lot of step-by-step ways to achieve those platform points. So they are very realistic.
Yes, we do have concrete steps planned. Really, the first plan just involves talking to administrators and just laying out, just seeing what the students want, and then talking to them directly. Our goal, if we're elected, is not to make sure that President Fenves likes us. It's to make sure that he hears what students want from him. And so I think beyond that, I think one thing that we're talking about that the other candidates haven't talked about a whole lot is stressing the importance of grassroots movements within student government. So for instance, last summer, the Jefferson Davis statue got removed, but it wasn't just President Xavier and Vice President Rohit that did that. It was thousands of UT students that kind of banded together and signed petitions and contacted state officials to get it removed. So we want to see more of that student action happening.
Yes, we want to be here for the students. We don't want the position in order to talk to officials or to talk to business people or to make Gregory L. Fenves happy. We want to make sure that the students' voices are heard and that SG is in their power. Another thing that we want to do, if we do get it, we want to make sure that all 50,000 students have the chance to really be looked at by these professionals and business people we may be meeting. And so we are going to collect all 50,000 students' business cards and resumes, and we're going to distribute them to these people. And if they have a mixtape, we will also make Gregory L. Fenves personally listen to that.
It has to be good, though.
It has to be good. Yeah. Gregory needs to hear some good stuff.
I think humor is honestly one of the best options that we have. Mm-hmm. People respond very well to it. Humor is essentially nonpartisan. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling him yesterday, humor is a very relatable and a very, you can't really fake it. If people are laughing at you or with you, like, they know that you're human and you're funny. A lot of these candidates, a lot of people I've heard of have, sort of said that they seem kind of fake because it's just like they're so nice suddenly to everyone. And so with our campaign, although we are nice to people as well, we are trying to relate to the students with humor, and we think that's a very a great way to approach it. I would definitely credit Xavier Rotnofsky and Rohit Mandalapu for making the record voter turnout last year. So I would say that our platform points and our campaign is set apart from the others, not only because I would say that we incorporate satire in it, but also because, like I said earlier, we have step-by-step realistic goals, and we put them on our website of the steps we are going to take. So students aren't seeing something like dismantle systemic racism, and they're like, how? Or they're like, what are you going to do? That's a very broad thing to say. We actually have like step-by-step ways we will do that, and various different things we're going to approach in order to make sure that happens.
And yeah, I think UT is a great school, but I think it has plenty of problems. So for instance, 1 in 5 women here have experienced sexual assault. Over 6% of college students nationwide have seriously considered suicide. And UT has a racist legacy. And I think our campaign is all about addressing those issues head on and just being direct about it.
That's all we would like to add.